This is the video guide for the configuration step of the EasyKit assembly and installation. So with the guitar configurator software installed, you'll plug the guitar into your computer and it will show something along the lines of this in the found devices. You'll click continue and you'll be presented either with the list view or with the graphical view of the mappings. I prefer the list view, so that is what I'll be working through here. Now you will see that some of the buttons are already bound, such as the strum and the frets, as those are the ones that I have already assembled in. So the ones that you will need to map in this process are the start button, the select button, and the whammy bar. Everything else are features or buttons that the Kramer does not have and thus do not need to be configured. So we'll go with the start button. So you will click the bit that says disabled. This dialog will open up. You'll click the bit that says automatically find pin binding. And it says toggle the pin you would like to assign to start button. So all that means is you will press the start button on your guitar. And then once that's done, you click apply changes. And now it's got a pin binding associated with it. You will now repeat that for the select button. Click that. Click automatically find pin binding. Press the select button on the guitar and click apply changes, and now there's a number next to it. Then you will do this same sort of process for the whammy bar. Click here, click automatically find pin binding, and then move the whammy bar. And then click apply changes. Once you've done that, so you've done the start button, the select button, and the whammy bar, you'll hit this button here that says write. Once that's completed, all those settings have now been uploaded onto the microcontroller. The last thing you'll need to do is to calibrate the whammy bar to ensure that the range of motion corresponds with the whammy inputs in the game. So you click calibrate whammy and then you just follow the instructions. Moving it to the minimum value, so leaving it at rest, click OK. Move it to the maximum value, so move the whammy bar all the way as far as it will go the other way, click OK. Set the dead zone, normally you can leave that as is and press OK. Test the value, so then you'll just wiggle the whammy bar and check that the little purple dot moves up and down correctly. It goes up as you press it down and comes back the other way. Then you can click OK. Lastly, you'll need to put that setting onto the microcontroller, so you'll hit write again. And there we go. That is all the relevant configuration steps completed. If all those went okay, you may then proceed on to the final reassembly section of the instructions, and you are nearly done.